All right, well, Mongo's
Okay,
booting
they're
up the vanilla
starting.
game.
They're starting the race on the. It's gonna take a minute for the streams to catch up, but they have started the race, so we'll see it start in a minute here. One thing worth noting here actually is that Mongo is actually playing on 16:9, which loses about 2 seconds over Billy's 4:3. Most people play on 4:3 to save that time, but Mongo prefers the higher quality and size of 16:9, so he plays on that and loses 2 seconds. That
Yeah.
time loss will be seen between 8-7 and 8 airship in the cutscene. Also, I believe that Billy's loads are a few seconds faster than Mongo's, so we might see some small lead from Billy because of that.
And they're
Alright, we're
off.
starting here.
All right, I think they're like, there's a little bit of a delay here. Looks like it's about a little over a second.
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
So both the runners are just going to be running through 1-1 mostly normally. Billy is going for a different strategy than Mongo. He's going to be throwing the shell at the block in order to get the propeller, while Mongo went for the safe ground pound on the first propeller. So they both are going to be at similar speed, but Billy will gain a tiny bit of time from that. Mongo ending with a 453 due to a mistake, and Billy ending with a 455. 455 is quite a solid IGT. But really the difference is not very big between those IGTs, considering how much time swing there is later in the run.
Yeah, World 1 is just kind of not trying to make any catastrophic mistakes. It's just World 1.
As long as you keep the propeller, you're usually fine, and if you don't lose too much time. So we're just going to be running through 1-2 here and not sliding on those slopes because they're a little slower to slide on in general, I believe. But we do want to tilt these platforms to slide down them at the lowest steepness, which is the fastest.
It really is just kind of running here at the end with the star. Not too much to say. And the next level is going to basically be just hold right and run for almost the entire level, except for a tiny bit at the end.
The start of the any % speedrun is notoriously easy and doesn't really have much time swing, so we won't be seeing too much of a difference here. Although Billy is gaining some time from his better 1-1 and better loads.
Yeah. I'm not too sure how retimes work, if they're going to retime runs if they're very
Yes.
close. Okay, so Billy's lead isn't as big as it looks because of that, but it still definitely is not like he still definitely has a lead. It's just they're very close basically.
It's a lead of probably about a second from the 1-1. I'd say a second is reasonable.
Yeah, something like that.
There is a strategy that's faster than bonking there, but it's too difficult, so nobody really goes for it. Bonking is safe and loses frames over the fastest strategy.
Are you gonna do like a little turn back, but it's just like so unnecessary that nobody does it?
Yeah, basically. Both can end with a high 450 most likely, which is optimal. Yeah, lower 450s.
Yeah, so like I said, 1-3, not really anything to say. They didn't mess up, so both players basically almost tied entering World 5, so that's really what you expect at this level of competition.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be mashing through these prompts in order to make them go faster, not only the letter, but also the text boxes. And the Goomba will be taking away Toad, and we're going to just peace out because that's way too much time loss.
Yeah, we don't need to save him because we don't like him. That's why.
Exactly. Don't tell that Toad.
Alright, so they're leaving World 1 like basically very close to the point where the race is nowhere near, you know, it's not like anybody has it crazily or anything.
356 is fairly good for side Wii. I believe that was a low 58 for Mongo, which is alright for Wii U, a little bit slower because of the 1-1, but it's really barely a difference at this point. So we're going to see a lot be determined in World 5 and even more be determined in World 8. There's been a recent strategy development in 5-1 where we grab the star from below and from the left side, and it turns out to be at least 10 frames faster, usually more, than ground pounding the star block. Billy going with the new strategy, Mongo going with the old strategy.
Yeah, so that just kind of builds the lead a tiny bit, but 10 frames. For reference, 10 frames is only about a sixth of a second, so it's not really anything. I mean, obviously it does add up, but it's just right now it's nothing too crazy.
It's worth noting that the ground pound is hard to do optimally, so it was most like
And there's Mongo. So that is the first real big mistake. So now he's going to get a backup propeller in 5-3, and he's going to also lose time in the piranha level because he can't do a drill down, although I'm not too sure if he does that anyway.
Yeah, that's probably 20 seconds, depending on how fast he does the backup out of the pipe. There's a strategy you can go for coming out of the pipe that's a bit faster but risky, so if he doesn't do that, he'll lose even more than 20 seconds. Already a pretty decent lead here for Billy. This is definitely big for him, but with all the time swing and the tricks late in the run, it could still be a win for Mongo. And there's plenty of other places where Billy could die or lose the power up in a bad place that could lose a lot of time.
Yeah, so Mongo is going to have to play from pretty far behind, and if you know anything about these two runners, Billy's definitely has the better PB, so he'll probably be going for faster strats, which means for Mongo to win this, he's going to have to really hope that Billy gives him some room to catch up.
Yeah, Billy is currently in second place, and his PB was actually set in a race, which is really impressive. It was a former world record. Billy pulling off donut jump. Mongo going to be getting in this pipe to get the backup. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what?
He must have forgot he had to get the backup there, or he was... I'm not too sure what that was.
He must have forgotten.
Adding unnecessary time loss, unfortunately.
Or maybe he thought they would stay dead, which they do not.
Yeah, he did do Walmart here, or spin over him?
Oh, he does the Walmart donut jump, which is a funny name for a strat, but it actually is fairly difficult. Notorious for killing cannonless runs.
Yeah,
we
so
have to
now...
get that. Billy with a very good 4-4-4.
So yeah, Billy now taking a pretty decent lead. It's still nothing that, it's still pretty early into the run. There's still a lot that can happen. But if he doesn't mess up for the rest of the run, he should not lose this race.
You never know. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. Mongo is technically playing from a point where if Billy completely misses bombless and he gets coding, he'll actually close the gap entirely, I'm pretty sure. But that assumes they both play at the same level from the rest of the run, which might not happen. I believe Mongo's around 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to really play catch up here, and Billy going for an Aztec cycle. Oh, he didn't get it there.
Doesn't quite get it, but it's a very minor time save for a race, so not really a big deal.
And
Still probably
he's not going to probably be losing time to that, so 5-5-8.
Yep, still very good IGT, 5-5-8, very nice. Mongo going to be going, as long as you get a high 5-5-6 cycle, the cycle is around 5-5-6, but you can get faster by playing faster. You definitely want to at least make the cycle though.
Yeah.
Like Mongo's on a pretty good pace to get it, this should be, yep. 5-5-7?
5-5-7. Alright, so very, very similar 5 towers here, give or take like a second.
Billy just showing off his ability to just execute just a little bit better in a lot of different levels, extending the lead even more. Reminder though that Mongo 2-0'd Billy in their last race, so anything can still happen. There's so much that can happen later in the run. 5-4 is a very determining level, where if you die or lose propeller, it's a huge time loss of over a minute. No save? You can save and reload in order to try to skip again and still save time with it.
Yeah, Mongo really doesn't have the luxury of doing that because if he dies here, the lead would basically be very, very, very difficult for him to come back. So he probably is not going to waste his time saving.
Also, I believe these two runners are very against saving in general. They don't really like to do it, so they probably won't end up doing any saves.
Billy having a 5-4.
As long as he makes it through this skip, he'll still keep the massive lead. It doesn't need to be particularly good. Closing on a solid high 60.
Mongo really going to have to start just playing good if he wants to have a chance of coming back because right now Billy is not giving him any room to work with.
High 53. Looks like Mongo's not going to get a high 53. It looks like it's going to be a bit worse. Most likely a lower 53 or a high 52. Yeah, this is a high 52, I believe.
Yeah, so 352. So he's losing a little bit more time, but right now he's really just waiting for a huge time save. He doesn't really like he doesn't want to be losing these small taking these these small time losses, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not as more important that he just gets through without taking any major time losses right now.
Yeah, he just has to keep going through the run and just hope Billy makes a massive error like a death or losing propeller in a bad place. Like if he loses propeller before bombless, for example, or like if he dies in A2, there's still several places this run could switch immediately. Meme jump. Very nice from Billy there. Fairly precise inputs on the stairs in order to not slow down or bonk.
570 is good. Mongo probably not going to be able to save much time on that, if any.
Yeah, no, I don't think Mongo goes for meme jump, so he'll likely just be doing the twin back here. Nope, he still does bonk strat.
All right, 569.
69.
So he's still playing close to Billy. It's mainly just been that 5-1 mistake that's been putting him behind. Without that, he'd probably at worst be a few seconds behind right now.
I think he'd actually be quite a few seconds behind. Each level has lost him about a second. A bit less, depending on the level. But yeah, he's Billy just extending the lead with a very solid exit. That looked like a low 12-0x. I didn't actually look.
Yeah, so it's still definitely nothing too like like the race is far from over, but Billy is really not letting Mongo catch up. But in the last races Billy did against Mongo, he actually in the 2 races he played against Mongo, he died in 8-2 3 times. So if racing Mongo in 8-2 deaths, if that happens again, so that was a little
That was really. I'm surprised he didn't take damage. Usually when that happens, I always take damage.
So yeah, that was a nice backup there. He almost messed that up. So that could give Mongo a little bit to catch up. If Mongo has a good A1 here, he'll actually be saving a tiny bit of time, I believe, if it goes well.
I believe Mongo was about 24 seconds behind on the exit, somewhere around there. I didn't pay exact attention. Oh,
but Mongo getting hit there. So that's
okay,
gonna be even more.
There is a backup where you grab the checkpoint and then do a triple jump that you can find in the low percent record. But I don't know if Mongo knows how to do it, so he'll most likely be grabbing the fire flow to do 2 damage boosts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So unfortunately he did but he's also to wait here because
he could have made it through there, but it would have been scary. Probably just safer to wait.
Yeah, so Mongo had a bit of time to save there, unfortunately not capitalizing on that, so he's gonna have to.
It really wasn't much.
It was a very small mistake, but those kind of things is what he really needs right now. He can't be giving Billy any more room, so.
Well, that was several seconds. He just lost to Billy in 8-1. Alright, let's see A2. A2 is a very scary level. Billy doesn't usually cower out of hard strategies, so he's probably going to be going for the risky ones. We'll see how it goes. No Guma boost, that's fine. Oh, wow. Dude, if he had jumped... sometimes that can really trip you up, and you can jump while you're airborne and just die like that. That was really scary. OSG?
Billy trying to redeem himself from those last few races he had with Mongo in the group stage, and he's doing a decent job of it so far.
Missed both Guma boosts, but living A2 is the most important part.
Yeah,
Still
especially with this
A2.
with this lead, as long as he doesn't have any catastrophic mistakes, he should take the win here.
This should be a 426, which is still pretty solid. I believe it's a mid 26.
Yep.
Higher.
426, so Mongo probably not going to get that good. He'll probably get like what, a 425, 424 with this.
I haven't been paying attention to Mongo much. Looking at this pipe entry, it's going to be a 425 if he plays well. Actually, he did not do RSG, so he won't actually keep the star as long. And this movement is generally a bit slower. Ooh. More rough 8-2, losing some more time. Not too bad, but yeah, that's still more time loss.
Alright, so yeah, so Billy or Mongo losing some more time. So obviously, like I said, what's most important for Mongo is that he really just doesn't. Billy and Mongo are in very similar situations where the small time losses aren't as necessary as the bigger ones are, because Mongo at this point in the run cannot come back just based off of small mistakes and time saves. He needs Billy to mess up really badly, and Billy won't really lose his lead unless he makes a big mistake.
That I don't know about you. I don't know, like that. That may have been normal, but it looked like a really risky first coaster from Billy, almost running straight into that geyser.
Well, it worked for him, so that's what's most important.
Mongo going for the safety, starting mushroom. Billy's likely going to be going for the fire flower. Something interesting about the fire flower is that you don't actually get the checkpoint, so if you die at the end, you lose like so much time because it's such a long level.
Yeah, so if he does die at the end, that put Mongo in a very good position to win the race. But dying this level is pretty rare, especially at their level.
Especially since you grab the fire flower, so usually you'll be like. And he has a strategy where he expels his mushroom so that if he misses the red ring or the red coins, he can still get the mushroom, which is kind of cool, I guess, just in case you miss them.
So now he's getting in position to go for it.
Yep. And he shoots the fireballs after the wall jumps in order to have more acceleration from the start. So, since while you're moving up in a wall jump, your speed is lower, but if you shoot a fireball, it resets the running speed.
Yeah, so now Billy is almost in the home stretch of this level right here, and basically the home stretch of the rest of the run, so Billy's definitely in a good spot.
Oh, wow. Nice
340 is
from
good.
Billy. Quite impressed.
So 340 there is pretty good. You can get 341, but that's pretty hard. So a 340 in a race like this is very good. Mongo doesn't do the pipe kick at the start of the section, so he'll lose some time from that.
I'm quite surprised about that, but yeah. Billy getting the 4x3 time save in that cutscene. Mongo will lose 2 more seconds there.
Yeah, so that's going to be some time loss on Mongo's end, is that cutscene right there. He said he just doesn't feel like switching and trying to get used to it during the tournament, which I guess makes sense.
Billy's going to be... bombless is a time swing of 30 seconds. Missing it versus... going for it and missing it versus getting the best bombless. But that still won't quite be enough for Mongo, I think. It'll bring it close, though, so maybe if Billy misses ATC as well, Mongo could recover.
Yeah,
if
at
Billy
this point,
misses bombless and ATC, I think Mongo can win this.
Yeah, I mean, Mongo doesn't do ATC, but even the time loss from missing is not, nothing. So.
Yeah, even if Billy misses both and Mongo doesn't go for ATC, I think he still wins if he gets a really fast double bombless.
And Mongo missing the ground pound. These small mistakes are really just eating him here.
Really though, I think he's still within like 35 seconds, which is still striking distance considering major tricks at the end.
Yeah, it's not over, but it's definitely looking pretty bleak for our friend Mongo here.
Billy playing quite well, honestly. Not really having many mistakes slipping in. 413, very nice.
All right, let's see. If he gets even one bomb sit here, it would be it would require him to mess up the like really mess up
He would
for him
have to die. I think if he gets a bombless hit to lose. Alright, let's see it. Good setup. Might be slightly late spin. Okay, no, it worked.
All right, well.
Yeah, I think he was aligned too far light. Yeah.
So that is going to be very, very bad for Mongo because now he's relying on Billy to make a huge mistake in the last level, which is not something that happens very often. But
that was a strange mistake.
That is very unfortunate for Mongo because now, or not for that's I guess it's a small time loss, of course, but they do add up.
Alright, let's see if Mongo can pull off coding to maybe be within like at least somewhat close. We'll see. Good setup, slightly late ground pound, unfortunate.
Yeah, so unfortunately he did ground pound too late, which means that this is not going to be it. So he's going to really need a miracle here to win game one.
Oh, second hit, nice.
But he did get a nice hit right there. If he gets
That's
another
a pretty
one right
fast
here,
one. That one saves a lot. Didn't quite get the third hit, but still a chance for it here. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so they're both bomblesses, saved a similar amount of time. Billy's probably saved a second or two more because going for first hit loses more than going for second hit. So Billy
now,
with a very large lead, will probably require a death for Mongo to win.
yeah, it'd have to be a pretty pretty uncommon mistake because I don't watch Billy play this level very often. I don't know how great he is at it.
He's pretty good at castle in general, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing good here in the first room.
I mean, Billy's had the world record in this category multiple times. He's definitely got the movement.
Oh, okay. So that lost him a tiny bit of time.
It's still 56. It's really not much.
Yeah, it was nothing substantial, but
recently the first 657 was performed, but before that nobody had gotten to 657 because the new strategy was found to get it. So yeah, getting within an IGT of what the best that had been achieved with the strats he went for is good.
and Mongo also having a decent start here.
I really honestly want to see a game 3 because I think it could be quite an exciting match.
Mongo losing a tiny bit of time in the first room. 605 door. Not bad, not bad. So anything better than a catastrophe here from Billy would be enough to seal the win.
Yeah, he could honestly just play real safe here and he'll still be okay. I don't think Billy really plays safe though, but we'll see. Does not even if he misses ATC, he'll still be perfectly okay.
Yeah, it really just comes down to him not dying here, so. But Mongo definitely, you know, other than that 5-1 mistake, he's been playing pretty good. Had a little mishap in 8-1, but that wasn't anything catastrophic.
Alright, we'll see Billy try ATC here. He's gonna crouch and hold down left and then try and spin at a certain cue. That might, yeah, that's late. Yeah, he knows.
So yeah, that's gonna unfortunately lose him a tiny bit of time. It is one extra fireball, so
yeah, probably about like 14 over getting ATC, but only lose a couple seconds over not going for it, which is what Mongo's likely not going to go for it. I don't think he knows it.
All right, so now it comes down to this.
Yep. Escape is actually a bit easier if you don't do ATC because of this jump is more lenient because the platforms are different based on where you land. Yeah, Mongo just doing regular escape. Yeah, Billy's about to finish here. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone for a timer like that when I had that much of a
5-6,
lead.
so
But yeah, GG Billy.
Billy takes game 1. So that means he did better than he did last time at least. He did take a game off of him, so let's see if he can get his revenge sweep or if he'll take this to game 3.
24-35, single bombless and some mistakes. Pretty nice one overall. Mongo going top, okay.
Alright,
25-17, still pretty good race time overall. If it hadn't have taken damage in 5-1, that definitely would have been a 24.
Yeah, so race 2 here, definitely, obviously it's an elimination race for Mongo, so he's gonna need to win this one.
Yep.
And for Billy,
Best
it's a
of 3
closeout race, so.
Mongo starting his timer. Billy not happy with his not getting a 354, I guess, so he's practicing 5-4. This is a much better 5-4. Should be a 55. Oh, okay.
Unfortunate.
I mean, he went for bomb full. We don't go for that in races, unless your name is Big Cheese. So, yeah, bomb full is just way too risky for 2 seconds in a race. It's frankly, at times, seems too risky for just regular runs. Even at the world record level.
Well, I don't know when they're gonna start the next race, so.
The room is open. Mongo just joined. Billy's already in it. As always, when I'm commentating, I'm not rooting for any particular runner. I'm just rooting for a best of 3 and close races because those are the most exciting.
Yep. But unfortunately, that can't always happen.
It's true that actually whoever wins this race will actually be against me in the next round of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's go.
All right, well, looks like they're getting ready to start here.
Yeah, I think so.
Ouija time.
Mongo enjoying some of the demos on the title screen while Billy is doing practice and setting up the manipulation for the overworld Goomba that will save him at most 0.7, at least no time over just starting a run without any manipulation.
I don't know why Mongo doesn't do that.
Let's play.
It's too small to care too much about, but I
Yeah, but
guess
there's no like downside to doing it.
might be worth doing more practice, but he's not doing practice, so yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh,
Here
press
we
A.
go. Let's go.
Alright, they're starting on the thing, so we'll see it on the stream in a minute.
All right, I think they're getting ready here to start.
Yeah, they've already started. They're about a minute in on the racing website they're using.
Let's play. Let's go.
Yep, they're off.
All right, so last run we saw Billy take the lead number one just because of the faster strats he goes for. He'll probably do the same thing here unless he makes a mistake, which could happen. I mean, in the very first race they did, Billy died in this level right off the rip, so we'll have to
Billy
see how that
seems to
goes.
be more on his game today in general, not really making too many mistakes.
Yeah. Already taking a pretty small lead over Mongo here, and it's only the first level.
Yeah,
So
it's generally the better movement and the DSS trick, offering some time save.
Let's go.
all right, well, now they're going in, but there's 1-2, so we're probably going to see Billy save a tiny bit more time here if everything goes well.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them both get 461 pipe though.
That's pretty common at their level.
Not sure about Mongo because he's doing some weird slides. Oh, neither of them did.
All right, well, they had very similar 1-2s.
I'm surprised to see no 456.
Mario time.
I guess
Race
it
still
barely
very
matters.
close.
Let's go.
Maybe that triple jump at the start of 1-3 in order to account for any luck the hammer bow might give. No matter what pattern they give, you can always make it past without slowing down.
Yeah, that guy can either jump or not jump, so you just triple jump. So if he jumps, you kill him, and if he doesn't jump, you just go over him.
Yep.
All right, so
Not
both
really
of
any
these
time swing there
450.
either. Sorry?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just 1-3, same thing as last run. Both of them not really saving other than time.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a 356 and maybe a 357 for Mongo and Billy. With Billy with the lead. Well, actually, Mongo's loads are definitely losing him a bit here. He might actually end up getting a 58 while Billy gets maybe a 56.
Let's go.
So yeah, entering 5-1, basically all tied up here. So
Yeah, mid 56 and a high 58.
Let's go.
Likely just gonna see the same thing again. Billy doing the newer understrat, Mongo doing the older overstrat. Oh! Good thing he didn't grab that.
all right, so
Billy
now
getting
with
the ice
that,
flower. That'll get
Mongo is
Mongo a
taking
lead.
the lead back.
Yeah, Billy also having to do a spin down drill because he didn't quite do. Oh! Yeah, this
It's
is a big lead.
it's not nearly substantial as what happened last 5-1, but it still is something that he will need to recover from, which he definitely very well could. It's still not anywhere out of reach for him.
Yeah, no, this is
Um,
fine. I mean, it's just Mongo actually getting a pretty large lead here. I mean, look at the IGTs. Mongo with a 447 and Billy with a 439.
yeah, so he's probably like 4 or 5 seconds ahead because he's already a few seconds behind. 520, 521. Yeah, so like about a little under 3 second lead for Mongo, which is nothing, which isn't nothing, but it's still
Worth noting
very
that Mongo also
recoverable.
has slower loads, so he has a bit more of a lead.
Yeah.
But he'll lose 2 seconds to 4x3, so it's kind of like, if you count that, then...
Here's a chance for Billy to save some time with I believe he does a faster Piranha Plant fight.
Yeah, Mongo looks like he does the old strat. Billy gonna be showing off the spin down drills. Billy gets a high 93 versus Mongo's low 93. I'm both getting the good luck in the Juan position. I didn't pay attention where they had the good Pedro position, which is just the overworld luck based on where the piranhas are located. Mongo doing a turn back strat, Billy doing the bonk strat to wait for this land ball. Mongo getting donut jump, Billy getting donut jump.
And yeah, the lead is very, very, very quickly just evaporating for Mongo here.
It's mostly from loads. He hasn't really been making many execution mistakes. The piranha, yeah, but oh, no WSS, Billy doing WSS. That's a bit more. Honestly, though, Mongo's best hope is just to kind of keep it close and then just try and get better bombless.
Yeah, or just hope that Billy makes a big mistake.
Billy pipe kick, nice. That was close to falling into the poison. Wow, 445.
So yeah, Billy almost evaporated Mongo's lead right there. It's still not all that much. And he has a chance to retake the lead here in this level.
I never talk too much about the leads until after 5-4 because a lot can happen in the levels of 5 tower and 5-4. Taking damage anywhere is just horrible. We're gonna see pretty much a synced up 5 tower, which is kind of cool to see. You can see them both get it at the same time. Aztec cycle? Nope. Didn't
They're both
quite
going for the same cycle here.
get the right setup, so they're going to be doing pretty much the same movement here. Wow, this is this is so perfect. You can see the small differences.
Yeah, I mean they're borderline synced.
Yeah, I mean Mongo's still slightly ahead because of his loads, but
Billy
maybe
not
by like a
faltering.
second or two.
Especially compared to how his lead was after 5-1, it's really just been.
Reminder that the load difference is between 204 and 211, I believe. So it's 7 seconds. So Mongo's probably already lost 3 seconds by this point in loads. So he's probably about that much ahead.
You know, it's Billy Joe being frames ahead at this point.
We'll likely
Oh.
not be seeing any saves again because they don't like saving, and also they're like in a dead heat. If one of them dies here, then that's huge for the other person, but considering how competent these runners are, I expect to see 2 clean 5-4s.
Oh, all right. So those saves, so they're just going in.
I don't think these runners like to save.
All right, so
We get to see 2 different 5-4s at the same time as well. Oh no. That's
so
really
Billy
bad.
getting hit.
Thankfully Billy lived, which means that he won't have to die and then re-enter the level. Oh, Mongo, that was sketchy
Mongo,
for
honestly,
Mongo.
giving me a heart attack, man. Calm down.
Yeah, no, that was a really insanely risky 5-4.
I will
Billy gonna be
honestly.
losing a lot of time.
So the rules have basically reversed from last race. At this point,
No, this is even worse than last race. Billy's gonna be
it's
losing a
definitely
minute.
worse. But now Mongo's the one with the big lead. So now we get to see how he'll play with the lead compared to last race where he was playing from behind. If he
It
plays
seems like
this,
he's only about 2 seconds behind his personal best according to his splits at least.
if he plays anything like last race, he won't lose this race. But there's still over half the run that he can just lose his lead. So Billy will also lose a little bit of time in 8-1 as well. So right now the lead is actually bigger than it looks.
Something that's worth noting is the fact that you may have thought, why didn't Billy just exit 5-4, like just die and get a propeller, but it's actually extremely slow to get a propeller from any level. 5-3 is slow because the vine's getting your way out, so you have to die again. And 1-1 is slow because you have to go all the way there, and it's a relatively long level. So this is actually the fastest way to deal with the situation, is just to stay alive and ride the raft.
Yeah, and Mongo, through the bulk of this level, not really, you know.
Yeah, just playing nice and safe, getting a 69 ending.
So he's not really giving Billy much time to save on that level right now.
Yeah, Billy can save just over a second at best, because it was a low 69. Yeah, this just shows why saving can sometimes be so important. But Billy would still be behind, but still within striking distance if he got bombless. But now
He's gonna have
Mongo
to.
needs to really mess up.
Yeah.
I think this might be PBable for Mongo if he gets a good World 8.
Yeah, I mean, last time we saw Mongo racing Billy, I believe he got a PB in that race. So
It looks like he's only about 2 seconds behind, but it's still very early to call PB paces.
I mean, yeah, it's like what, halfway through the runish.
That's Enforcer's pointing out something that's true. Billy can shoot ice flower shots to fall faster in Ghost House. I didn't see if he actually ended up doing that though.
Yeah. But that's definitely very minor, especially
That's a very obscure, missing meme jump, losing even more time. Losing about 0.7 to what Mongo had.
And it's only going to get worse, and Mongo definitely playing that different because he doesn't want to get hit like he did last run.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do a slight hover after the second one. If you accidentally don't crouch, then you can land on the fourth, and did what he did. Good backup. Taking damage there wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would have been some time for Billy to catch up.
Yeah,
Because
at
he
this
wouldn't
point,
have had... Yeah.
like last run, at this point, it's mainly about neither runner making huge mistakes. The little mistakes are definitely going to matter, but at this point, it's not going to be enough to change the outcome of the race if it's just minor mistakes that happen.
I'm gonna be honest, that triple jump, I thought that was too late. I thought Mongo was gonna die there.
Yeah, he was very lucky that that worked.
I was barely far enough left. Looking at about a level of difference. See if Billy will go for the 5-8-1 backups, like what 8-1 backups I'll go for. Since there's the aforementioned triple jump near the end. There's also a midair you can do in the first half, but not all of that is like worth it because the midair in particular is a very hard thing to hit. Oh, did he go for it? I couldn't tell if he went for it. Maybe he just grabbed the shell and just threw it. So Billy could go for a triple jump here to save a bit, but he's most likely just gonna do the safe fire flower. Yep. He can damage boost twice with that.
Playing it a little safe there, I respect it. At this point, it's really about don't die, and you'll probably win the race.
The reason we stay as Small Mario in 8-2 is that the pipe animations are a lot faster as Small Mario, about 2 seconds I think. So you really want to be Small Mario for it. That's why we don't grab the checkpoint and keep powers from 8-1. Surprisingly going for really safe 8-2 third room strategies.
I mean, it makes sense. You definitely want to play
9GT.
safe. You want to play safe when you have this kind of lead, because all the small time losses will be completely irrelevant if you don't make any huge mistakes.
This way.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It's just there's not really much risk there, but he can do what he wants. Billy getting kind of close to that meteor at the start of 8-2, but avoided it by just a little bit.
Now we have 8-7, so like last time, play it safe, and you'll be fine.
Once again, no. Oh,
And
yeah,
Billy
that's what I was worried would
another-
happen last time. Because if you run off that hill, you actually get airborne. So if you try and jump, you just will drop your jump input, and I'm pretty sure that's what just happened there.
It just looks like when it comes to playing against Mongo, 8-2 is just such a... It just doesn't like Billy.
I think
That
Billy
is-
just is playing for 428 and 8-2, and it might just be a bit too risky.
Has now 4 deaths in 4 races with Mongo in this tournament, so...
Well, thankfully he managed to take home the first game, so he's still got game 3. He's pretty much hopelessly far behind unless Mongo really screws up.
Yeah, which is not impossible, but at this point, he's probably thinking more about just focusing on game 3. But we'll have to see here.
Yeah, I was excited to see a game 3 though.
Yeah.
Mongo doing the ground pound to set up the second coaster jump. Getting a high 414, grabbing mushroom isn't too bad. It's acceptable. He's playing a little safe, and that's all he needs to do. I mean, Billy's died twice now. As long as he doesn't die twice, he's fine. Even if he dies once, I think he's okay.
I think these races are just showing how consistent Mongo is, because excluding that 5-1 mess up, he's played 4 races against Billy, and up to this point, obviously, there's still the rest of this race. But he has only made 1 major mistake, and that was that 5-1 mistake. That's the only one he's really made.
Yeah, Mongo is a very, very consistent racer. He just goes for strategies that are safe and always allows him to get a good time. I never really see him fumble too much. I don't really see him die.
Yeah, like that 5-1 mistake was really like a miracle. But Billy played good enough that race where even without that 5-1 mistake, I'm pretty sure Billy would have still had a good chance of winning it.
Yeah, Billy still would have won that one, I think, because Mongo doesn't know ATC.
Time.
So yeah, now Mongo's definitely running out of spots to tragically fail.
Yeah, I mean, dying at the end of Escape is still not enough, I don't think, for Billy to catch up.
It'd definitely make it a close race. So that's why the race is definitely not over yet. But for
I
right
think Mongo
now,
would have to die twice for Billy to have a chance here. Missing
oh,
Muffin triple as well. Gasping Muffin in shambles right now.
and this is like the kind of run where I feel like this is the kind of run where Mongo's gonna hit coin double bombers when it's like, not really that. These are the kind of runs where you hit it where it's just like, your lead is so big that it's just basically adding insult to injury on your opponent.
If he hits coding, he might have a chance at PBing.
Yeah, that's probably what's driving him to try coding this run.
Still not going for cannonball triple. I'm not quite sure how far behind he is now. I haven't been paying attention, but maybe it's not PB possible. I don't know. Can actually check. Mongo executing these skips.
And good skips.
Yeah, I just checked. He's 0.4 behind this PB, so yeah, it is PBable.
Okay. No wall kick skip there, but that's fine. All right, so and Billy with the 340, so he's saved a tiny bit of time back on that level. Despite missing a muffin triple, isn't that pretty good?
What did he get? 340? Missing one. Yeah, that's quite good.
So now Mongo probably gonna go for coding double bombers here.
Yeah, try and PB with it. Good setup. Yep.
Good
Nice.
first hit.
That's too far left. Oh, he moved right. Yeah, he's a little early on that.
Unfortunate that he didn't get it because I don't know. I know
PB
got it.
Oh,
and he got an instant third. That's an incredible hit. So
I don't know how he hit that. That setup was so strange.
Mongo really just adding on to his lead here because now Billy's basically going to need to hit coding double bombers if he wants to have a chance to save time.
Technically, if Mongo got ATC, he could PB here, but I don't think he knows how. Oh.
Ooh, a rare mistake from Billy.
That's strange. He didn't take damage, which is nice. Mongo might just go for ATC just to, like, even if he hasn't really tried it, just to try and PB here.
Yeah, but it can be a tiny bit risky because it can really mess up your fireball cycle, and if you don't back up, you might be dead.
I mean, you probably won't die. You might just lose a few extra fireballs. If you don't know how to back it up. Billy has some pretty nice skips. Not going for the wall kick. Crouch jump. It's a fairly precise crouch jump, but a lot of people go for it, and a lot of people are quite good at it. Oh! Oh, he didn't hold 2.
Oh, that's brutal.
I don't think he held 2, so he didn't make it. Unfortunate. He might have held 2, but yeah, you need to twirl perfectly to save that. Yeah, this is just going from bad to worse. Mongo pretty much good for game 2.
Yeah. 656, yeah. Not giving him any room.
Billy gonna be going for Ice Flower Bombless? Possibly? I mean, the Ice Flower and 8 castle's faster to grab it, that's what he wants, so I think we might be seeing some attempted Ice Flower Bombless, which I'm not sure has ever been done in real time. I haven't personally seen a video of it. Yeah, he's trying it. Yeah, no, that wasn't really gonna work. Mongo 605, quite solid.
Yeah, you don't really have a great opportunity to even try it, except for the very first hit that you saw him go for. Mongo playing a tiny bit safe there. I respect it.
Okay. I don't know if he's gonna go for ATC or not, but if he doesn't, he'll still close out an amazing run, really close to his PB. If he doesn't die or mess up.
Yeah.
Mario number 1. Woohoo! Huh?
I thought he was gonna go for ATC, but nope, he's just doing fireballs.
Yeah. So this should basically be almost secured for Mongo, especially because Billy can't even try ATC unless he hits some miracle ice flower ATC, which is definitely, you know, it's not impossible, but it would basically require him to get insanely
I
lucky.
think Mongo missed a fireball.
Nah, he's
that
good.
worked. Yeah, he did a landing speed crouch jump, which normally misses it, but it barely worked.
This time he's not going above.
We won't be seeing ATC this race from either runner because Billy does not have the propeller.
Yeah, unless he dies after the checkpoint, gets a propeller, and then comes back with it.
Well, he have to
I'll
go
go
to
with
Mushroom
this.
House because going to a killer level.
24:39. That's an incredible time in a race.
That's a really good race time. GG Mongo.
Race time, GG Mongo. All right, so now we get to see Game 3, and the overall series between these two is 3-1 in favor of Mongo. So
Yeah. So, Enforcer actually bringing up the fact that Big Cheese hit the first fire ATC today, which means Billy could technically get it, but it's very likely not going to happen. Gonna be seeing some Volza vault action. Shout out to Volza in the chat right now. Storing a double jump into this cutscene allows you to triple jump out of the cutscene by throwing a fireball, which is called a store triple.
yeah, so basically just you're gonna see him throw a fireball and then jump over Bowser's head. Just know that he did a bunch of shenanigans and it works, and that's really what you need to know about it. And he didn't get it, unfortunately. Jumping
Oh,
over
you missed
Bowser's
it. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Well, Billy, I think he'll just finish out this run and then we'll go into a game 3.
Yeah.
Some very interesting information dropping in the Wii server that meeting the Piranha in the middle loses at most 12 frames over the bottom or top. It's actually a lot. Billy doing medium jumps for the fireball is interesting. Should still work though. Sketchy fireballs, but he made it through.
Alright. Almost done here.
Distorted audio? Wait, what?
Audio sounds fine for me, but if you mean the stream audio, then maybe.
Alright, Billy with a mid 27. Finished out the run.
Nice job, Billy.
I think we'll be seeing a game 3 in a second. I am always excited to see the game 3s.
Yeah, so now Now it's a winner take all game 3. Unlike in the group stage, this one's going to matter quite a lot because it's the loser of this will be put in the losers bracket, which obviously you don't really want to be in losers bracket if you can avoid it. So I'd say this is a pretty substantial match right here.
For sure. I think, yeah, this is quite an important match for both of them. They really want to stay in the winners bracket. Billy going into practice. Interesting. That's not his super guide file, so
I guess he wants to try to hit Aztec Cycle.
I guess Mongo just likes to take a break between races, so Billy's just practicing while he waits.
I can respect it.
Shout out to the sound advisor, Koji Kondo. I don't know why I just said that completely randomly while it showed up in the credits. Mongo's not in the room yet, yeah. I don't really know what Mongo's doing between these races.
So game 3 is going to definitely be hopefully a really good race. You'd love to see a close game 3. That's probably the best races, just period.
Oh yeah. I really wanted to commentate this match because I had a feeling that it would be a game 3, and I had a feeling it'd be a good one.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're getting right now is a good game 3. So
Yeah.
well, let's just hope it's a good game 3 at least.
Probably practiced being boundless on his other Wii. Vols are calling out Mongo right now for his lack of activity on his stream.
Oh, Billy getting hit. Is that the same place he got hit in the last run?
Where was it? Second wall kick?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the same place.
Hopefully it doesn't get into his head.
Usually I just play a little safe and let Mario fall a bit during second wall kick before kicking. Just lose a tiny bit of time. Just so that I don't hit the Koopa. Yeah, he's doing a wall kick early and trying to do a really small tap of the 2 button, which is definitely harder but faster. Ooh. Some bad foreshadowing in Billy's practice right now. Mongo has joined the room, so it looks like they're gonna start soon.
Ouija time!
Alright, looks like they're gonna start pretty soon, I hope.
Mongo hasn't ready up yet, but hopefully will soon. He's trying to save the grand total of 0 francs when watching the intro cutscene. Alright, they started in the racing program, so we're gonna see it start in a minute on stream.
Had like looking ahead, bro. Can't do that.
No,
Man.
I'm
That's
just
cheating.
I'm just checking to see if they've started the race so that we know if it's when it's gonna start soon.
Mongo
And
watching the cutscene because he's cool.
He did not get the first position Goomba, which is the fastest one.
Losing all his time.
Yeah, no, that's gonna make him lose, bro. There's a 2 in 3 chance he's gonna lose 0.3 and a 1 in 3 chance he'll lose 0.7.
Let's play.
Yeah, here we go. About to start. Looks like.
Let's go.
All right, well, they're off, and as we've seen time and time again, generally how this has been is Billy takes the lead out of World 1 because he does better strategies, and then World 5 is where they start to diverge a little bit, so that's at least how it's been the previous 2 runs.
Who knows? Maybe this race they'll be like in a dead heat out of World 5. That'd be super cool to have Game 3 decided in World 8.
Yeah, I mean, at the very end especially, that'd be crazy.
Imagine if they're in a dead heat into Castle. That'd be the best ending.
To be fair, if they were in a dead heat race like that, Mongo would technically be a few seconds ahead, but that's no fun.
Yeah, I guess, but
Let's just pretend that they have the same loads. It's more fun that way.
no, we gotta make it fair for Mongo. His start of the run looks a lot slower just because of his loads. Like, I'm pretty sure he's barely behind right now. He's a little bit just from the 1-1, but it's really not as much as it looks.
Oh,
Mongo with
Mongo.
strange bonk. Just didn't quite get high enough with the jump. Billy with
So
a
now-
461.
So now going into 1-3, Billy has, I'd say for World 1, it's a pretty huge lead, but in the whole scheme of the run, it's really not that much.
Yeah, I agree.
But for Billy, this race is going about as good as he could ask, so...
Let's go.
It really is inconsequential, but it will give him slightly more leniency later on. I think with the fact that Billy just generally has better execution from his time at the top of the leaderboard, it means that Mongo kind of has to rely on Billy having a death or a bad power-up loss to win. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Billy just generally has better movement.
But
But Mongo's been showing off
consistency
his
is-
insane consistency.
Yeah, he's really been saying, if you want to beat me, you're going to have to really play for it. I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, Billy basically has to not make any major mistakes to win against Mongo, because if he loses Propeller in a bad place or it dies, Mongo just always seems to be able to, like, not just play consistent and fast.
But nobody's 100% consistent, so that could change.
True.
So yeah, Billy with a pretty commanding lead, considering all the World 1 stuff that can happen.
Let's go.
Really likely gonna get 55 here. I didn't really pay attention to the 1-3, but I assume it was fast. It's not a 55.
Okay, so
Relatively low 56. He might not be mashing for all of the banners, or his slows are just a little slower than I thought.
so yeah, he's about 3.5 second lead. Or I think that's a two. That might be 2.5 second lead. I'm not too sure. Regardless, it's definitely not anything too substantial, but considering how World 1 is, it's pretty good. You couldn't ask to be in a much better situation than this starting World 5.
Hopefully they'll both be able to get the star here at the start. Billy missed the star last time, which cost him a decent amount. Nice grab. Bonk on the grab itself, but not really a big deal.
You got both getting it?
Yep.
So
Water skip can be a bit of a killer, but hasn't killed any of them yet so far. Well, anyway, just take damage. Oh! Dude, I
And,
jinxed it. Sorry, Billy.
oh, Mongo. Honestly, I was recency bias
Yeah.
had me thinking he'd about to get hit there. All right, so now once again, this basically 5-1 has been a killer of these races. Nobody's made it out of 5 without any heat. Like, there's not been any races in this set without any huge 5-1 mistakes.
Yeah, all three, at least one of them made a mistake in 5-1. This is very similar to game 1, except the rules are reversed. Billy had to take damage a second time, by the way, in case anyone was curious, because you can't actually make it onto the ledge as Big Mario, because Mario like kind of pokes out of the water differently, and he can't quite make it as Big Mario. So he had to take damage again. The piranha should be similar. You can still get a fast piranha. It's almost dying, Billy.
I've been a rare sight to behold. So yeah, now Billy's gonna eat a lot of time loss in 5-3. He also can't damage boost in 5-3, which is usually like one of the few silver linings of taking damage in 5-1 is you can sometimes damage boost, but
it doesn't really save time to damage boost though, because turnbacks are about the same amount.
Yeah, it's a very, very small thing.
You just want to take damage so that you're small entering the pipe, so the pipe animation is shorter. That's the main reason. So he's already small, so he can just have the shorter pipe animation. Mongo
Getting a nice
sketchy donut jump. Small turn back, it's fine.
It works, it works. So now Mongo is definitely taking the lead, and as we've been seeing with the lead,
Walmart?
no.
Billy not going for Walmart. I think he has confidence. Maybe he hasn't practiced it, and maybe he just has confidence that he doesn't need to play that risky to catch up. I don't know.
It's probably more so just the fact that if he messes up, it'd be like a catastrophe, and if he doesn't go for it, doesn't lose all that much time.
He might not have practiced it since he mainly plays any percent, and if you take damage, the run's just over if you're playing any percent. Pretty much, especially like when you're at his level.
So Mongo's lead's decent, and if he's been playing as he's always been playing with the lead, there's a very good chance he wins this race. But it's so early into the run that
the thing is, this isn't actually like the difference is not big enough to where bombless can't completely change. Like Billy can be ahead.
There's still bombless, there's still ATC, and there's still Billy just catching up. So if Billy basically plays out of his mind and Mongo doesn't have like a really good bombless, Billy will probably still take the race. So it's not like the first two races where it was basically just reliant on the person in the lead to make a major mistake, because Billy can still win this even without Mongo making any huge mistakes.
Honestly, I think including the time loss of ATC and 4x3 and some other small things Mongo doesn't do, Mongo probably has to get, like, even if Mongo gets a single hit, he might be in trouble. A bombless.
Yeah,
Billy has to cycle?
That's really far into the future. Oh, he missed it, unfortunately.
Kinda close, but it's fine. He's still got a fast cycle here. Mongo getting 557. Billy, 556.
That's an interesting mistake.
Yeah, that's actually quite common if you short that spin, trying to play it optimally.
So
a little bit more time saved for Mongo though. And
yeah,
Billy's gonna finish with a 530 here, I'm pretty sure.
Nothing, unrecoverable. It's still a pretty small lead, all things considered, but it is not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah, we'll see if Mongo actually opts to save here. I don't see why he'd do that. I feel like it's better for him not to, but since this really isn't as big of a lead because Billy has ATC in his sleeve, Mongo doesn't know how to do that, I don't think.
All right,
No
so
save.
Mongo not saving, which I mean makes sense. I mean it's pretty unlikely that they both mess up 5-4 here.
There's no way Billy saves here. That's just not in his best interest. And I don't think Billy likes saving. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
All right,
So these are...
let's see how this goes.
dangerous second wall kick, but got it.
I wonder if Billy's gonna play this level any different considering what happened last run.
I was so close to falling off. This is so scary. Billy playing safe on second wall kick makes a lot of sense. Just waiting a bit for Mario to fall. Mongo actually getting a pretty solid 5-4. It looks like Billy might end up being a bit slower in this level as well. Kind of fully reversing the roles here.
Yeah, 353.
No, wait, no, this is fine for Billy. Never mind.
Mario time.
I believe they're both
Yeah.
the same 5-4 ending. Yeah, Billy slightly better, I think.
It's a go time.
Small bonk from Mongo, nothing too major. Good. Kind of safe 5 ghost house strats. Billy gonna be going for the crouches, most likely, yep.
I mean, yeah, it's at this point for Mongo.
Billy
I mean,
also bonk.
Mongo's a very interesting situation where he does have the lead is not, it's not tiny like a few seconds. It is pretty big, but it's not so big where him playing safe for the rest of the run will guarantee he wins the race. So he's kind of in a weird
Yeah.
situation where he has to, not play very, very safe, but at the same time he doesn't want to play risky because he'll just if he makes a mistake he'll just lose his lead just like that.
Billy with meme
And-
jump saving some time over Mongo.
Yeah.
It's a go.
Yeah, I mean, Billy's 5-1 damage definitely hurt, but his better movement and ATC knowledge will definitely save him back a lot of time at the end. Well, there you go, Vols. I answered your question.
So yeah, Mongo 1209. So this is, probably about what 10, maybe a little over 10 seconds. I'm not too sure exactly how long this little animation is. Yeah, about 10ish seconds.
That's about how much ATC saves, so really... Mongo also has worse loads, though, but he's also going to lose time in 4x3, so... Really, if Billy hits ATC and Mongo doesn't, this is kind of close.
Yeah, there's also the whole bombless thing, which could very easily sway this race.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to come down to bombless again. Whoever gets a better one will likely win, as long as Billy gets ATC. If Billy misses ATC, then he'll probably lose either way.
I don't know if Mongo even goes for the crouch there on those Buzzy Beetles, because you think
He might have just missed it both times. I don't know.
that seems pretty unlikely. Anyway, having very similar 8-1s here. I believe Billy goes for slightly faster strats here.
Yeah, probably Mongo goes for lower 33, Billy goes for higher 33. Most likely.
Yeah, so Mongo through the crux of 8-1 here. Billy in the triple jump. Hitting it. Both runners through 8-1.
Mario time.
I mean, Mongo is on Wii U loads.
So Billy probably saved a tiny bit of time there.
It's a go.
Alright, Mongo entering 8-2. We'll see if he does his I-24 movement that he's done in the other two races.
Yeah, so if we've learned anything, it's that Billy and 8-2 have not been going well with each other with these
Yeah,
races.
hopefully
but
Billy just like chills and goes for 27 struts instead of 28 struts. I don't think Archie or Overly Risky like trying to go for big wheel skip every time is like best plan, but we'll see what Billy.
Mongo with
in a
that's
weird
to me, I'm not
situation.
gonna lie, but he made it through.
Billy not quite getting the boost, getting the small ball. Dude, is that his normal strat? That scares me. That's like really seems really risky to me. He's done that all 3 times, so I'm assuming it's his normal strat. Billy not going too well with the boost in general, but not pretty decent 8-2 from him. 4-4-4.
Mongo with a 430 pipe.
Yeah, that's Billy's definitely gonna be saving time here. Billy getting like a 33 pipe.
So now we're heading to 8-7.
Yep. This is quite an exciting race, dude. There's like both of them are still both of them are in very winnable positions. Just depends on Balmus, I think.
Mexico.
Yeah, I love races like this. I'll go with the mushroom. Billy's likely going to be going for the fire to save a little bit of time.
So Billy, gonna be like fake saving some time here because Mongo have to go through the power up animation, but he'll save that time back later. And Mongo missing muffin triple. That's what happened to Billy last run,
Yeah,
and he doesn't miss it.
surprising.
This lead is honestly just basically evaporating at this point for Mongo. At this point, he's basically going to rely on Billy messing up bombless in ATC.
I mean, if Mongo gets a good bombless and Billy doesn't, then he's got in. It just depends on who gets better bombless. And that's pretty much all there is
It's
to
going
it.
to come to the bombless and not messing up Castle, which is definitely some tall orders, but not impossible nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect to see anything happen in 8-7. It'll just be.
A lot of things could happen.
Yeah, Mongo getting a 4-13 pipe in 8-7.
Mongo playing the ending a little safe. I respect it.
I feel like this is less than 10 seconds now. Which means
Almost
Mongo
certain.
actually needs to get better bombless than Billy to win.
Well,
Not
there's
just
the lows differential, but yeah, it's
Oh, yes, it's about 10 seconds probably with the low different. This is close. Honestly, I would imagine this comes down to a retime.
it very well could come down to a retime.
And if Mongo were playing on 4x3, imagine it, dude.
Yeah, it's just he's gonna. Oh yeah, that's gonna close the gap significantly. It's what 2, 3,
2 seconds.
4, 5, 6 second lead. Now gonna be 4 seconds.
Yeah. It's a little bit more with loads, but yeah. Look at that.
It's a good time.
Now they look really close. Alright.
4 seconds apart.
Yeah, this is all coming down to bombless.
It's gonna really come down to the wire. Also, Mongo having a bad first screw there, giving Billy even more time. Honestly, this race could be tied entering bombless with how Billy's 8 airships have been going.
And how Mongo's loads are slower, yeah.
So we might see a tie game coming to bombless here. They're about
ATC
one.
exists though, and Billy knows ATC and Mongo doesn't.
That is a true statement, but it's bombless is gonna be a very large crux of it.
Yeah, the differential between going and missing, like I said earlier, and getting coding double is 30 seconds. And yeah. Because going for it and missing it loses 7 over not going for it. Almost in sync. Oh,
Ooh, Billy messing up
a little
there.
mistake in it. Oh, wow, dude. He almost took damage to that Mecha Koopa as well. Mongo with a wall kickless. Billy with a wall kickless. Billy's was faster with no bonk though.
Ooh, that was a little scary. And Mongo with the
410.
410, and Billy also with the
409.
409.
Alright,
Well, it comes down to this.
alright, here we go. Let's see. I'm excited, dude. I'm actually pumped for this match. This is so exciting. Here we go. Good setup. Nice. Good setup. Oh, slightly too early.
And hitting Cody double bombless.
Wow.
With a
That-
decent lead here.
With all the pressure on the Game 3 match, he actually did coding double.
If he clutches this out, this will definitely go down. It has to go down as one of the most clutch performances in the tournament.
Dude, hitting coding double under the pressure of a Game 3 where it's like a decider and dude, that's crazy.
But there's still Castle, so we're not going to celebrate. The race isn't over. It's far from over.
True, he could still die in Castle. It's possible. Really not having any luck with bonus, it looks like. So that's going to put him very far behind.
Yeah, so now the lead is definitely pretty wide, but it all comes down to this. This is still a very close race.
A Castle death would be more than enough for Billy to win.
Yeah, even with the load padding, it's still not nowhere near enough. So now it just comes down to this. It just comes down to this. Honestly, there's nothing else
Yeah,
to say.
Mongo. Honestly, if I were Mongo, I'd just be playing real safe here and just try and not die. He doesn't need to do anything crazy.
I'm not too sure if Mongo knows where Billy is right now. If he knows, or if he's just locked in. I'm not too sure what this is compared to PB, considering he hasn't really made any huge mistakes. It's just been like
He is currently 2 seconds behind PB. I just checked.
Okay, I'm not too sure how good his PB's 8 Castle is.
Honestly, this is kind of a weird dilemma for him because he could potentially PB if he goes risky, but he doesn't want to win the match.
Yeah, honestly, if I were him, I would ditch the PB and focus on this. Like, in this situation, winning would be significantly more important than PBing.
If he PB'd, it'd be a tiny PB. I don't think he would care too much. Oh,
Oh,
Billy taking
getting
damage.
hit.
That's another 15 seconds at that point because
Yeah,
he's gonna
I mean-
lose time to getting the Fireflower and to not being able to do ATC and to getting the propeller.
Yeah, he missed Volza
Damage again.
this run. Mongo just playing it really safe here.
Mongo's here's the thing though, with how long Escape is with no checkpoint, if he dies, Billy wins still, I think. Pretty sure Billy still wins if Mongo dies in the second half of Escape.
Even the first half, because Billy's
True,
not.
the cutscene is long. Oh, Billy!
But
Oh,
Billy got greedy and died, unfortunately.
yeah. Now, Mongo with the tough
Playing
padding, he
safe.
just decides to play safe on. That one's hard to dodge. It is possible without turning back, but you need to do a crouch jump, however.
All right, well now it comes down to Mongo just not choking here.
At this point, I think he can't afford a death because he hit the checkpoint.
It'd be close.
Yeah, if he died, it'd have to be he can't die to Tommy Strat. I don't think that would be just way too far in.
There's still the whole loads thing, but we'll have to just see. Let's just see how it goes. That's all we can do.
Mongo just has to close this out, and with how consistent he's been, I have confidence he can do it.
Yeah, this would be a very commanding win here. A 4-1 versus Billy in tournament would just be absurd.
Once again, not going for ATC.
I mean, yeah, why would he at this point?
Not the PB or something, but I guess he doesn't know it, so he probably won't hit it.
He got swipes.
I'm pretty sure he was guaranteed to get swipes with the way he was positioned. Missing a fireball there too.
That's fine. All right, it all comes down to this. Billy with the wrist.
Getting to the checkpoint now, so he actually would be ahead if Mongo dies at this point.
Okay, Mongo, calm down,
Yeah, that's quite common. It's sometimes you can just not make it. Oh, here we go, landing. Very safe.
Playing it very safe with another 24-39.
Dude,
That's
two 24-39s.
just
Wow, the consistency is unbelievable.
If he didn't have that 5-1 hit in race 1, I believe he could have gotten a time similar to that.
It probably would have been almost the same. Yeah, that's honestly crazy consistency.
Like he's just played 5 great races against Billy.
Honestly, I mean, this is the second time Mongo's won against Billy, and I feel like people didn't really expect this.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Mongo's just showing that he could very well. Honestly, I could see Mongo making it at least to, like, Final 4. With this,
I wouldn't be
with
surprised.
consistency.
With how consistent he's been, I'm scared. I'm facing him next.
Yeah, I mean, with how he's been playing, it looks like that really well could be the reality of the situation.
So let me quickly check the bracket to see which each. Let me see who's Billy's facing next. Billy is going to be facing. What is it? Tark in the losers bracket.
Oh, he undid his timer for some reason.
Yeah, so Billy's going to be facing Tark in the losers bracket, and Mongo is going to be facing me in the winners bracket. You'll be seeing both of those matches within the next week or so.
Yeah, I mean, Tark, I'm just saying, Tark could win that. I can see Tark winning that with how crazy he's been. Like, I think
you can't count out Billy. He's literally had the world record multiple times.
He's heavily favored. I'm just saying that race isn't, as one-sided as it might seem on paper.
Yeah, I guess you just gotta hype it up.
That could be a good race.
It honestly could be.
Alright, and with that, the series is now over. Mongo, once again, beats Billy. And that's insane. Winning 4 games for going 4-1 against Billy is just absurd.
Yeah, that's really good. Just generally extremely consistent player.
I don't know if they're going to join for an interview.
Billy said he wouldn't, but I'm not sure about Mongo.
Yeah,
Mongo, if you want to join the interview, you can. So currently a match against Pidgey. Oh,
there's Mongo. He's definitely.
Hello, Mongo. Oh.
Hello. Oh, hey, Mongo.
Yo.
Congrats,
Well
man.
done. Great consistency.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Few paces pretty much the same in the castle. Like, were those PB paces? Sorry.
I
can't hear you guys. Wait, there you go.
I think races 2 and 3 were both PB paced for you into like the end of the run.
They were. I think I needed to get meal or something. Like I was a few seconds behind. Like,
is your castle good in your PB? What's your
next 10 runs? I would get like a few more PBs. I think.
What is your castle in your PB?
My castle and my PB. It says, hang on.
In like IGT?
Oh, IGT? I don't know. I don't remember that.
Well, whatever. It generally is very good races. Like, well done.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited for the next race.
Yo.
Oh, wait, I'm playing you in the next race. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. We can organize a time later.
Yeah. But
I think we're
GG
both
Billy
pretty
also.
available.
Speed race.
Yeah, Billy definitely showing off his really good movement, but just made some unfortunate mistakes in games 2 and 3 that put him too far behind to really contend.
Yeah. My first race, I was like, I psyched myself out. I think I was just making a bunch of dumb mistakes. But then I guess I locked in the next 2 races. So I don't know.
I guess you did, because you instantly just started playing better.
The fact that I got the same time 2 times in a row is kind of funny.
Yeah, that just you locked in and 24:39 is just your number.
I guess.
Well, I'm excited to see more because you very clearly could make a deep run if you just keep pumping out these kind of times.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope
for
so.
sure.
But not if CAD beats me, which he probably will. But who knows?
Well, here's the thing, like, you can still do a losers bracket run, or you can beat me. If you beat me, though, you'll have to face more tough opponents, because I'm pretty sure, like, let's see, if you beat me, you'll be facing either Big Cheese, Volzer, or Caleb.
Yeah, I mean everybody in the winners bracket's really good, so like, they're all top players.
If you...
If I
No, never mind, we don't really know who you're going to be facing if you lose against me yet. But if you win against me, you'll be facing one of those three.
yeah. What if I could I play Billy again in the losers bracket? Like if we both make a run in the losers bracket?
Billy is... You'll, I think the earliest you all would converge is actually the losers final.
It'd be
That would be
insane.
funny.
It'd be really funny if Mongo and Billy both made to grand finals and then they bracket reset and had 4 sets against each other in the tournament.
Well, theoretically, yeah, I guess they couldn't face each other more than 3 times. I remember the 2022 tournament. Me and Skippy had 3 matches against each other.
Yeah, they have to face once in the group stage,
Once
and
in
then
the
once
winners
in winners.
bracket, and then twice in the finals and grand finals.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
so that's yeah. I mean, hey, that could happen, but that required you to make a run the grands, which I could see honestly. That with how you've been playing, it doesn't seem off the table.
Dude, how am I gonna play the second place person and now the first place person two games in a row? Like, why am I playing all the good people first?
I mean, you have 8 seed. Wait, yeah, that's kind of confusing, honestly, because your seed isn't even that bad. You have 8 seed. I guess Billy has 9th seed, so it made sense you were facing him, but to face first seed seems weird. I don't know.
Did Billy not do well? Did he not have a good median or something?
Yeah, you actually were higher seed than Billy by 1.
Okay.
You were right next to him, which I guess is why the race was so close. Y'all had right next to each other in median.
Yeah. But
Also
what, is he
getting a
just
lot of
better at,
points on the run, which is truly the most important statistic.
True. We should just base all the tournament seeding on that.
Anyway, well, GG's.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right.
See you
Yeah,
all
talk to you
later.
guys another time.
See ya. Yep.